Hello and welcome
Like to
back
hear what you
to
think of
another
him.
episode.
Think deep
We
down he's
kind
a
of
good
ended in
friend.
the middle of
It's just
something, so now we are starting in the middle of
he
something.
tends to overdo the whole notion of the end justifying the means.
And that's bad.
It's never good to accept death as a permanent part of your life. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others.
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of politicians and traitors. Well, it seems that we're here. Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray for the salvation of their souls.
By the way, a little unfortunate event that has happened is the fact that I already started the recording for this and I've only gotten like 4 minutes into it, so I pretty much just dug the graves and buried the bodies. When I realized OBS has kind of shit the bed and skipped the recording of the audio altogether. So we are here and I'm just re-recording it. So I'm just happy that I noticed it after like 5 minutes and not 40. Well, that's just a positive of having two screens and being able to monitor OBS on the second screen, I suppose. I still wish they allowed us to move faster with the bodies, if we are not over-encumbered by the weight of them. Since they have a perk to make the bodies lighter, but considering the fact you cannot sprint with them anyway. I mean, it wouldn't have to be a full-fledged sprint, but still, even a slightly quick jog would be good enough. Because honestly, the perk kind of only debuffs you in a quote-unquote way, because you don't really earn a strength and vitality experience from walking while overburdened. Hmm.
Do you know anything about Teresa from the Rattay Mill?
You mean that nice girl who saved your life in the ruins of Skalitz?
Aye. If she hadn't shown up that time, Runt would have killed me. So do you know what she's up to?
Why? Did you promise her something?
Well, like you said, she's a kind girl and quite pretty as well. I'd like to see her again when we get back to Sasau.
I didn't hear anything new about her in these last few days since she left. But if she likes you, I'm sure she'll wait for you.
Who's looking after the church while you're here?
Well, whoever it is, it's no concern of mine.
Wait, so you weren't kidding? You aren't a priest anymore?
I'm afraid not. That little evening escapade of ours, and your sermon in the church, didn't escape the bishop's attention.
Someone turned you in, eh?
Let's just say I've had a running dispute with our bailiff for quite some time now. And what happened didn't help my case much.
So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Maybe I should earn a living getting people out of trouble.
Why not? You're good at it.
But I'm too old for that now.
Ah, that's called experience, Godwin. Do you know where I can sleep in the castle?
You'll find your bed in that tiny little hut, right past the gateway to the lower castle.
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your blood pumping.
Oh, Godwin, couldn't I... Can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
All right. Come on, Godwin, we ain't got all day.
Well, are you ready? You really have to try this.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the right end for a change.
Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Me? Never. But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze bells filled with black powder can do.
I've heard of those. Those must have been bombards. A terrible weapon of the Turkish Sultan.
What smells so bad here?
Schwarzpulver. Or gunpowder, brother. It makes sense,
Schwarzpulver.
but it's damn flammable.
And quite dangerous if you don't know how to handle it, eh?
How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard. When you're careful.
Alright. But just tell me the most important details.
Shooting from a pistol isn't difficult. It has a barrel in the front, which is loaded with gunpowder, a ball, and wadding. As soon as it's loaded in that order, you put the gun under your shoulder and light it with a wick. But watch out for the recoil. It's awfully powerful, like being kicked by a horse.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
We'll see about that.
Sure.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for...
You look like you're all in one piece.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stick.
What?
But don't worry. I'm sure...
Maybe a prayer would help.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
So let's get to it.
Whoa! A hit! Whoa! A hit!
Well,
This really is a diabolical...
Godwin is a much better shot than me.
Holy balls! What a racket! And that stench! Ah!
It's got quite a kick, huh?
What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
This weapon has no future. It's too noisy, and above all, inaccurate.
But it also has its advantages. Cavalry chargers haven't a chance against it.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to placard anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
What? Seriously?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you'll have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the hay. You do what you want.
Sure. Now load supplies. Sure. If we've got to.
Michael sent me here to...
What? But I don't need any help from you. Your lot killed many of our good men this morning. I feel like punching your...
I don't want any more trouble. I helped bury your dead. And there's nothing more I can do for them, unfortunately.
Really? I saw you go into the forest with that new priest.
His name's Godwin. He's one of us, from Sasau. He prayed for the souls of your men.
Well, that's good. It would be hard to get any other priests here. This way they at least had a proper burial.
Aye. God...
Well, take the sacks next to the cart and throw them up. Let's...
Sure. I don't really like this animation. I feel like it could have been way better, but I understand why it's made that way. You're looking away so that they can despawn the bug as you put it down. Or, well, you only keep one in here. But if we take a second one, there will still be only... Oh no, wait, it actually just despawns. Alright. Now there's only one, even though there were like 3 more lying down. But I don't mind. This game was made with lots of love, so...
You certainly are a hard worker. Let's forget all that shit from before, huh? It's all good. What do you say?
All right. I was happy to help, but you owe me one.
Of course. If you ever need anything, let me know.
Sure. Do we need to eat? Sure. It only gave us a tiny bit though. Sure, whatever. And how's our equipment looking? Yeah, I suppose we do have quite some stuff to fix up. Alright, and we are all dirty, but it is what it is.
You have anything else to do? Come on up.
I'll be right with you.
There's a beautiful view of the sunset from here, and the only thing I want now is for it to set, and for this fucking day to be over.
It was a hard bloody day today, eh?
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're gonna have to change sides before luck smiles on us.
Look on the bright side. We survived. And that's the main thing, right? I hear we're going back to Rattay tomorrow.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking von Berghoff once and for all. Though I'd rest easier if he was dead. I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, and nearly hanged, all because of him. Just because I was trying to do the responsible thing.
I hope we can kill von Berghoff.
You did what you could. It's just that circumstances turned against us.
Exactly. Thank you, Henry. Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the circumstances. Either way, I'll never forget this little trip of ours.
Same here. Al dente's fortuna jivat.
Ha ha ha! Exactly. Well, now it's all over. So, what do you say to rolling a few dice together?
If you have anything to bet with, my lord.
Don't worry about me. What about you? Aren't you completely skinned?
Thanks for your concern, but I still have a few groschen.
Maybe not for long. Enough talk. Let's let the wings of our fortuna carry us away.
Oh, my dice were pretty shit last time. Let's do like that.
I'm really surprised you challenged me. I don't like to lose.
That was quite lucky for a start. He's got pretty much the same start, though.
Damn it. They're yours, lad.
Hold on, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Yeah, I thought it's gonna be way worse. And it doesn't look like he's got anything great. Never mind.
Damn it! How can you lose so fucking much?
Either I'm playing badly.
Oh right, that's it. All the blame is on my... Come one, come all. Lord Capon of Perkstein is on trial again. It's been quite a while since I was last on the gallows.
And you drew quite a crowd last time.
Oh my god. Oh, what a disgrace that was.
Well, it's one way of catching attention, though.
I'd rather catch the attention of a local wench. Aye. Wine, women, and song. All our problems began the day I abandoned that simple philosophy of life.
You want to enjoy life again? So, back to the original plan.
Indeed. But I might just have learned something after all.
And can I hear this great revelation of yours?
I have arrived at the conclusion that a bad day is just a bad day. And it doesn't mean your whole life is fucked up. And also, things always look better in the morning. The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else fucking up today. So, I shall bid you good night, my friend.
Good night, you finally said something.
Only an idiot
More.
would waste bandages on those highborn fuckers.
They're injured, just like our men.
Plenty of ours are already pushing up daisies, and these bastards are responsible. Aye, don't fuck with us, Clara. You're not gonna treat them and that's that. Let them die.
Enough! What's going on here?
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those prisoners need treatment.
Of course.
So Michael was right.
Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing but trouble.
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And second...
Huh.
I'm a blacksmith. I can set bones. I can help you with those injured men myself. I reckon Clara can hardly handle it on her own.
Thanks a bloody lot.
You should have told us right away that you're a healer. You'll also come in useful to our men. A lot of them are pretty bad off.
But I'm warning you. If anyone dies on your watch, I'll skin you alive. Let's go, Jakey. We've got more important things to do.
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners, Henry. They're in rough shape.
They shouldn't have yelled at you. They're brutes.
So you were more worried about me than the prisoners, were you?
What of it? You're the only woman here. And the only healer. They could show a little gratitude. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those two poor fellas.
Thanks. Really. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
It seems chance has brought us together again.
And you know what? I'm glad. The men were betting on whether Zizka would execute you himself or only have you hanged.
Only?
Does it matter? You're alive and well, and now one of us, at least a little. Sorry, I'd love to chat, but I have a line of patients waiting for treatment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid piece of steel around?
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying to make myself useful.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help. I hope you can do something for them.
I know a bit about potions, and I've seen my fair share of serious injuries.
In that case, thank God you're here. I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visiting the injured. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark, Zverk, and that poor Godsleek. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you.
Alright.
Henry, you don't know how glad I am to see you.
Sam! Is that you, lad? Well, you're in better shape than the two of us here.
I thought you were dead. How did you save yourselves?
It was a horrible massacre. They even hanged a few people when they found out they weren't going to get a ransom for them.
Bollocks! They hanged them.
Fuck it. And how come they let you go, Henry?
Father Godwin, an emissary from Lord Hanish of Lipa, came here and paid the ransom for us.
So you got a break. People like you usually...
It's the first time I've heard of a lord paying ransom for a commoner, too.
Well, this commoner is lucky to be his father's son.
Aha! So you're a lord's bastard. At least this time it's an advantage.
Aye. It seems fortunate.
I don't know. And I dare say she even
I see you're injured. But don't worry.
Clara?
Aye. She knows all about healing and...
Thanks for not leaving us.
Aye.
Hang in there.
Alright. Alright.
Wait, don't I know you?
Look at me. I'm not exactly in the mood to explain things to you right now.
Sure, buddy. I'll leave you to it.
Where did they wound you, Mark?
I'm all right.
I just have a headache. I always walk away on my own 2 feet.
You're talking bollocks. Let me take a look at your wounds.
I'm just really tired. I need some sleep. Leave me alone and go and treat someone else.
You threw up and you got a bloody wound on your left leg, and you're talking nonsense. I'll take a look at your head. It could be a concussion.
Come on, I'm fine. I'm just a little tired.
Is there a cut under all that blood on your head? You've got a cut and some bruising. You took a hard hit to the head, didn't you?
What do I know? It was one hit after another. It all just blurred together.
I see you've got a cut on your leg.
Aye, but that's nothing.
It could get infected. It'll have to be treated. Maybe a strong elixir would do the trick.
Is that really necessary?
Even a healing potion isn't a cure-all. I'll still have to treat you properly.
Come on, I'm fine. Don't waste your time on me.
All right. I reckon I know what's wrong with you, Mark. I'll bandage your wounds, and maybe bring you a potion that'll help.
Aye, some slivovitz would hit the spot if you have it.
I'll try to treat you.
You sure about that?
I'll clean that wound for you. This'll sting a bit.
Christ!
Good. That's that. I'm gonna dress you and just wrap it around here.
Sacre.
Finished.
Not even worth...
At least somebody fell asleep. You may not be dead, but you don't look all that great either. All right, let's take a look at you. Christ, I have to change. And there's likely something wrong with your head too. I'll take a look at your head. That blood in your hair isn't yours.
No fever.
I should take a look at his... Nothing serious. Just a few bruises. It doesn't look like... Let's take a look at that. Oh, bloody hell. Aqua Vitalis or an antidote could help him. But I still have to treat him.
So Aqua Vitalis.
All right, I'll clean it. Maybe it's for the best. Let's have a look at you.
Aqua Vitalis. Oh, I don't have one on me. Okay.
I'll try and have a look around. Ugh. All right. I have to change it. I'll just tighten it a little. Tear it off. And that takes care of the band.
I still have to get him a potion though. And where is the last one? In the cellar?
I came to treat. What hurts?
I took a blow to the ribs, and my right leg hurts like hell.
Let me take a look at you.
Just be careful, all right?
Don't worry, my friend. And here, you've got a bruise on your chest and some dried blood. No, but you also have a...
And...
I don't know yet. I'll take a look at you. Nothing too serious. If we bandage it up nice and tight, You should...
Oh,
Let me have a look at you. Your ribs aren't just bruised.
and
It's not too serious. Otherwise, you could get an ugly... I could...
you know...
But not even a chamomile potion can fix everything. I'll have to treat you as well.
So chamomile for him and aqua vitalis for the other one.
Alright, your ankle buck's blood potion would do you good.
Or buck's
Or
blood.
at least some chamomile.
Aye, but a drink would really hit the...
Let's get to it. I'll give you some...
About...
Here's something to...
That's...
I'll rub...
You think that...
I'll need the...
Thank God.
I'll have to... I'll just make a few...
Christ!
Ah, damn it! Stop squirming. One more knot.
Mother...
Oh, there.
Ah,
All done.
thanks.
Well, that's the dressing done.
Alright, so I still need to do the potions. I don't know where the place of that lady is though. So I don't know where to take the potions from. That's a prison thingy. Last time I remember she lived here.
Listen,
What would you like?
what should I do?
Look over the man thoroughly. The fever could be caused by gangrene, and he should also drink a lot of water. Chamomile is good too, and a marigold decoction should help for the fever.
A marigold for that.
What should I do?
If the patient is dozing off and spouting nonsense, he's fine. You just have to make sure he doesn't fall asleep. But if he's also thirsty, then God help him. That means he's...
What about bleed?
Aye. A bandage...
Can I give them some?
Certainly. A good strong broth would be better, but be careful with head injuries and internal bleeding. Farewell, my friend.
Well, I still need the potions though. That isn't quite what I was hoping for. That's an aqua vitalis. A bandage. Nothing else in here. Wow. I wish we had more to work with, but I guess that will have to do. Oh, I should have kept some potions on my horse, but I don't know if Pebbles isn't dead anyway.
I'll treat your... Okay.
I have a marigold and I have a chamomile. I also have aqua vitalis, don't I? Maybe I don't.
This will put you back on...
I'm fine.
I reckon... I treated... I cleaned and dressed your wounds.
I know.
Ugh, you're spouting nonsense. Still haven't... try and have a look.
I don't really... He needed Aqua Vitalis, but I don't have one.
I'll try
Oh,
and have a look.
never mind.
I'll rub. You think that?
Anomile.
This should help.
Oh,
All right. I'll treat.
Christ. You...
So that's that.
Fuck.
Anything in those? Not really. I would really like to find that Aqua Vitalis though, or at least be able to make it or something. But there isn't an alchemy benches in here. So... And that's chamomile, but...
Listen.
Again?
Ah,
Farewell.
well, I don't suppose there's anything else. Oh well. I'll just go and see if anything I can give him makes sense, and if not, I'll just finish treating him without a potion.
Still haven't.
I can give him a painkiller, I guess. Sure.
All right. This should help him. He didn't drink much and fell back asleep. Well, I did it. That won't fester anymore. And you'll soon be better.
Let's hope so.
I tried to.
What do you mean?
It wasn't easy, but I managed to.
Great. The rest is in God's thanks, Henry. Now you should take care of yourself.
Thanks. But I'll only take it if you don't need it.
I've got what I need.
Are you finished for today?
Work like this is never finished. But
It's tough seeing people you know and...
you can't let it get to you. If you don't think about who's lying in front of you, you can...
So isn't there anyone here who you really...
No. That is, not anymore. But enough of all that. I'd like to think about something else.
I reckon we can forget about taking...
Definitely. Unless you were to carry me on your back.
Well...
No, no. You should go and lie down. If you like, there's a free bed. The wind blows through the gaps. But if you don't mind a bit of a squeeze, we'll be warm. I'll come and see you when you go. At least this day will have a happy... Farewell.
Sure. I reckon it'll be more boobies for me to censor.
Awfully tired. And cold too.
Well, we shall have to do something about that.
But don't get too excited. As soon as I lie down, I'll sleep the sleep of the...
The just?
Something like that. But at least I don't have to worry about any bad dreams, since I'll be sleeping next to a knight.
No! Ma! Ah! I am here, lad. And I'm coming for you.
Well, if you ain't wearing a helmet, you're a one-hit kill, as we already found out with Zizka.
Quickly barricade the gate! Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on. Stones to the wall! All weapons to the gate!
Clara, what in the hell?
Well, we for sure aren't doing a siege this episode, so we're gonna end as soon as the cutscene ends. And then we're gonna have that in the next one.
Who are they? And where the fuck did they come from?
From the tower crest on their banners, looks like the Prague militia.
Owlets.
Good morning, Captain! Please forgive my abrupt departure without saying goodbye yesterday.
What do you want?
Lord Nebak here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
Lord Berghoff! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started allying with filth like you, Zizka. Sir Istvan Tod is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau, and he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we care for. Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so... now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The executioner awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions. Surrender!
Is there any way to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, they wouldn't get far.
No. And I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Lord von Berghoff! Sir Marquardt! Lord Nebak! And you treacherous shit! Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
Sorry, my friend. I'm afraid your castle will be needing some repairs.
It'll start soon enough.
Aye. The waiting is the worst of it.
Let's not get on our knees just yet. If we hold out, they'll parley.
We have a chance. Not a big one, but a chance.
Michael, you deal with the shooters. The tower must not fall.
Don't worry, we'll hold it. God be with you, fellas.
Oh
I'll
my
be on the
fellas.
gate,
Do
but
do
if they
do
storm
do
us,
do.
we'll definitely need help.
All right. I need everyone else on the battlements. So I don't forget, Henry. Mikesh said he and Kozlik would like to repay their debt to you. So tell me where to put them.
They can be back up at the gate.
As you wish.
God hear our prayer and kick their St. Clement's arse today.
So, to the task, my friends.